Okay, we're back in the game. We're rested. It's the dawn. We've lost all our buffs. We have no money. So, one thing we do need to do is we have enough experience to train to level 2. And the first level of training is very significant. So I'm inclined to do
Need some
that.
training?
Also allows certain skills to be bought. It's only 8 to 9 goals for the first
That's
training.
the ticket.
The one thing to notice is that time will actually move forward quite a bit every time you spend time training.
That's the ticket.
So if you're on a mission that needs to be done within a certain period of time, don't do training. Our first 5 skill points. It's 5 for every level up to a certain point, then it's 6, then it's 7, then it's 8. So but that's the basic one. We can't get much. We can get one skill to level 3. I'm not sure what to even take. I'm certainly not gonna take that. Probably unarmed. Dodging leather would be another choice. Expert level recovery penalty eliminated. What it means is every armor slows down your recovery after you do something. So that would be eliminated. That slowdown effect from this armor. We get it to expert. We really have no armor abilities. Yeah, we need more money. First things first, we'll regain our buffs. It's not absolutely necessary, but it will help us quite a bit. We'll go to the Dragon Cave, get the fire buff, then go take the Day of Gods. And then go drink from the well to restore our magic and health to the new levels that we can get after using the Day of the Gods buff. Do we get here? Missing people. Abandoned temple. The cave right behind my house is not the abandoned temple. It belongs to Morkarak the Pitiless, the dragon of Emerald Island. He doesn't appreciate visitors, so I wouldn't advise going there. The abandoned temple is buried in the hill south of my house. You can get to it by entering the caves on top of the hill. Fire resistance. That's the entrance to the temple. This is a cannon. The monsters on these maps do respawn. So at some point the fireflies will respawn there, or dragonflies. It's if they do, we'll kill them again. It's a good source of money at the early start. We could definitely use every little bit. Okay, have these guys been changed? Might be able to hire some help. Oh. But it might have happened if I had exited the game after the earlier video. Oh yes, yes, yes. This is good. This is pretty good. I don't know why I'm having succeeding in identifying these. It means that now we can return the longbow if we can. We have extra bow for everyone now. We have enough money to have her learn the bow skill too. I think I'll do that.
Need a new weapon?
Thanks. Coming.
I can't identify that.
Now everyone has a long range weapon. There's not much
Hi, how are you?
point in coming here yet. Someone needs to learn alchemy.
Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, and repair. Yeah, shit. We need someone who can do repairs. And I don't think any one of these cans. The knight would have been perfect for that job. Crap. I should have taken a knight before that monk. We won't take the haste boost. It's a very powerful boost. Don't get me wrong, but when it runs out, it gives a fatigue effect on everyone, and I'm not sure we can even counter that. Yeah, cure weakness, yes we can, but at normal levels, works if weak less than 3 minutes per point of skill. 3 minutes will go out in a few seconds, so we can't easily counter it with our current skill levels. So it's more of a liability to have it than an advantage. Okay, they have respawned, so we'll kill them again.
Piece of cake!
Should be able
Ow.
to take most of them out before they even get into melee range. There's not that many who can fire upon us.
That
we
was
have
too easy.
we have fire resistance,
Piece
so
of cake!
it won't matter much anyway.
Ow! Ow!
Ow. That kind of hurt a little.
Ah, but a scratch.
There aren't quite that many as last time. So even if they respawn, they didn't respawn in quite in so large numbers.
That was too easy.
We'll take everything we can. It's the money that counts. And these don't respawn. $300 something. It's not too bad. At least we won't starve or have to worry about simple things like that. Okay, now we'll go for the Dark Temple. $500. We might have to buy the musical instrument, so that's 500. We'll absolutely have to get it. So we'll have to save money, at least that much. The Temple of the Moon. The dripping of water and a strange, unidentifiable squeaking are the only noises that seem to come from the entrance of this cavern. Let's get going.
What do you think we'll find?
We don't have a fire spells or a light spell, so this will be very dark for us. So one more reason to have a sorcerer in your party. The red glow there is one of our guys has spotted a secret door, so it gets highlighted for us. Bats, rats. They don't have any gold. Not everything drops gold. They have a chance to give some kind of item.
I disarmed it.
Yeah, and he disarmed it. It was trapped.
I have no idea.
We'll buy, definitely buy. If we don't get some kind of musical instrument from here, we'll buy it. Rats.
Piece
Rat-
of cake.
Rats can be very dangerous. Fire rats.
Piece of cake.
Giant rats aren't, but there's fire rats and lightning rats. In blue and red. They can attack you with weak fire bolts or ice bolts. We definitely need to buy fire spell skill as soon as possible, because the torchlight spell is so basic spell. We absolutely must have it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a bit of a pain to do all these dark caverns. Giant spider.
It's too easy.
Giant spiders aren't the problem. It's the blue and red ones. We encounter those. In green. No problem.
That was too easy.
They do poison us, I think, so we have to be a little bit careful. Poison, if we have we'll buy the alchemy skill, then we can get rid of poisoning relatively easily, but without that, no. I think remove poison. Oh, green garnet, that's a good one. Is mix of blue and red potion. What's
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Another longbow, good. That's good. That means we'll be left with one longbow. Anything else? Incoming enemies. We'll stay here and shoot them as they come. Venomous fire. That was a blue version of the poisonous fire.
It's too easy.
More incoming. It's good because you can see enemies before you can actually see them.
It's too easy.
Let's look for a more interesting fight.
Yeah, I don't like that woman's voice. Or not the voice, but the attitude of the voice. Let's look for an try to come behind me. Not really.
Sorry, can't help.
I have no idea.
We do need to... We'll carry all this stuff. There's no weight limit in this game, there's just a space limit. So we'll carry all this stuff until we can get the servant or whatever it's called that can identify things. I don't want to spend money on doing that. Because it's not dependent on the quality of the weapon or the enchantment, so it's a decent amount of gold you have to pay even if there isn't any enchantment. Even if the item is totally worthless. You can sell them without identifying them, so it's not a problem in that sense. If you have like 5 items of the same type, and only one of them, when you try to sell them, one of them has a higher price, you know that it's the one that's enchanted while the others are normal. So that's also one way you can minimize the amount of items you have to pay for to identify. Just assume the others identified ones are normal and identify the magic one. If it's an item you're not interested in, sell it without identifying.
Piece of cake!
There's a red battle in
Too
front.
easy.
It was a blue one. Green one. Green ones are usually weak, no matter what. It's not a proper measure about creature type. Blue tends to be, red is usually. They almost without exception have some kind of special ability. If you have a dangerous enemy, I mean an enemy that's on a green level is dangerous for you, pretty deadly. It pretty much don't even bother. You have 0 chance against the red one. Blue will probably be a significant struggle for you. There's no indication that there's a trap there, it just shoots constantly. Swordman, Zal, Sharktooth, yeah, that's probably the brigand. I don't think there's gonna be a fight until we get an item from. We'll get one of the items from there. I might be wrong. We do intend to kill the bastard. And these are some of Sal's men. They'll be friendly towards us until we pick a fight with Sal or he picks a fight with us. Either way, it's better to start the killing with Sal because
Piece of cake!
he's the real threat here. If you can get rid of him, yeah. Floor tile with moon insignia. Quest item. This tile was apparently part of the library in the Temple of the Moon. Searching those bookshelves will give you a reward. Usually a book, and it's if you have someone with a good perception, use that one to search. I'm not 100% sure if it determines what you can get, but why take the risk? There's a lot of scrolls, probably very basic ones like Torchlight, Wizard Eye. We'd be very happy to get them because our mage, elemental mage, the archer sucks badly. Wizard Eye, Torchlight, yeah. Very, very welcome spells. Simple and cheap, but the utility of them is quite high, so good ones. Let's talk to Sal.
How are you?
Hello there, friend. May I have a word with you? Okay, he wants our hat. No. If we press that, it's a fight. You can avoid it by simply not talking to them. We have what we came here for. And we do want to fight him before going through these, because there might be traps, and I don't want to get weakened. We'll skip, and do you have Bless? So, Bless. Bless will do what? Increase chance to hit monsters. And there's a little icon. It might not be easily visible. On the right side of the character portraits on the lower part of the screen, there's a little Ankh symbol next to the spell magic point bar. I don't want to heal. I want to Bless.
Ah, but a scratch.
We'll take him down. Yeah, he withdrew already. We won the fight, he's not gonna come back. If he has a chance to withdraw, he'll do that. Run away, basically. Yeah. We'll kill the... yeah, we got a longbow from him. Another one.
Ow!
We'll kill the other two guards now that we still have the blaze going.
Ah, but a scratch.
See. Everyone is good shape. All enemies are dead, so let's go investigate chests. Nothing funny. A ridiculous gem, a ridiculous looking helmet.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Wealthy hat.
I have no idea.
There's no more room. Listen, I don't know.
I don't know.
We can
I don't know.
certainly
I don't know.
afford the musical instrument now. On the other hand, we'll
I
naturally
have
want
no idea.
to spend the money on something more valuable. With the thief, you could easily steal it. The chances of succeeding are very high. That's not the correct place. This is. Oh yeah. Is it? No, it is not. Yeah, it's the one on the here. And I think that's it. You also have to be careful not to run blindly down from a great height, because there is a damage you'll take. And I think it's a percentage damage or something like that, so you'll take a large chunk of your health. You can quite easily die. The way death works in this game is might not be obvious initially. There are several levels before you die, and there's multiple status while you're dead. First is if your hit points go to 0, you'll fall unconscious. And I think the amount of endurance points you have determines how many points you have to go to negative or you'll die. You don't naturally regenerate, but an unconscious person can be healed after the battle to get back into the game. So a high endurance value is good for everyone. You don't want to have anyone with endurance of 7, for example. This is terrible. He'll die very soon after reaching the negative values. I'm not sure how it's exactly calculated, but more endurance keeps your group alive. Especially if you have a low health and you take a large hit, you're very likely to die immediately instead of going unconscious if you have a low health. I think we'll do
Need some
this.
training?
Yeah. You need 17 more experience. That's crap. We'll return one item. Then we'll train our guys. Then we'll kill the dragonflies again. And then we'll buy the musical instrument. And we'll try to get as much gold as possible here. Leroy the healer. I don't recall there being a healer here last time. Or a Mary the squire. That means they've changed again. Yeah, the bard will stay the same because Gertrude the teacher is a good one, but I think we need a
Good afternoon.
10% bonus to all experience gains. Gertrude takes 3% of all your gold. You can have 2 of these with you. I think that's a good hiring. 3% of your gold isn't that much, but 10% bonus to all experience earned. That's fun. There's an initial hiring cost too, so it's not just that 3%. What I want is, what is it called? Some kind of a researcher or a scholar or something. Ooh, there's a scholar. Is it a scholar?
Hello.
Botch, the scholar. Unlimited item identification and 5% bonus to all experience gains. Takes 5% of your gold. So we want him. And we didn't look how much he cost to hire it. But now everyone can inspect all the items in their inventory. So that's also a bonus above the sorcerer, because only the sorcerer can only identify items in his own inventory. But the backup guy can spot all of these. That's a water spell, that's a fire spell.
That's rubbish.
Yeah, put them on your legs. Anyway, I do like those comments that some of these guys make.
This is worthless.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They look absolutely ridiculous. But I don't think that's a negative, this game. I do enjoy it, actually. That might be a slight amusing thing, but I do find it amusing and I like that.
There's no room. Do we really need another weak item?
It's better than what you've got.
Do you think we could really use this? Do you think we could really use this?
Yeah, I hate my paladin already.
Do you think we could really use this?
Yeah, put that on your head and shut the fudge up.
Do you think we could really use this?
Oh god, she's so annoying. Disarm skill. No, you had the disarm skill. You have perception. Yeah. So, disarm skill of 4. Yeah, bonus plus 4. ID
Do
item.
we really need another weak item? Do you
Mm,
think we could really use this?
please be quiet. That's it. We'll lose one of the longbows though, so go and lose it. I offer a crude bow instead. That would be Fantastic. So I think they'll take a longbow from our inventory. But we have replacement bows, so that's not really a problem. We will... do we want to buy the teacher? First things first, we'll buy the musical instrument,
Hello.
buy the loot. Now we have everything we need. Who's the teacher? Gertrude.
Good afternoon.
300 gold for start, 3% after, and 10% bonus to all experience learned. Yeah, hire her. We don't have the learning skills, although only he has, plus 15 bonus, so 16% bonus to all experience earned, and it didn't really cost us much. If you want to go this route, just get them as soon as possible. To buy more skills.
The Guild of the Spirit welcomes you.
Yeah, you can't buy learning here.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
Jesus. It normally without the merchant skill, it's the cost is much higher. You could buy it for 1, possibly 2 if we sell some crap. We'll want the cleric to have, yeah. We want her to get as much skills points and levels as possible as soon as possible. It's more important for her.
See anything you want?
Because she is the center pillar basically. If she goes down, these guys will follow very soon after. Basically, if she goes down, we're trying to get out of wherever we are. Hope the life we still have left and the abilities we have left will be sufficient to get out. I want to sell these. Not with him, no matter what, but we could use... yeah, I'm not gonna buy those abilities yet. We can make it without them for a while. Not quite sure, do I even want the leather? I think Paladin, you want plate mail. Same cleric, I'm not sure. It's either plate or chain. I'm pretty sure archer is chain too. So we don't want that many leather armors anyway.
There's no more room.
Anyone but you. Others have the merchant skill,
See anything you want?
so they'll get a little bit more.
Thanks a lot.
We will be selling some of these spells away. I think we'll concentrate all the potions to a single character. Just so we can easily find
Need a new
someone.
weapon?
Sort of our inventory planning. That was a stupid thing to do. One of those clubs was probably a better weapon than we have. I didn't really think about that. We can
Thanks. Come again.
make quite a bit of money from the gems and rings we have. So we should be fine in buying another learning skill.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
This is the one we want as soon as possible for everyone. So let's get it for the paladin. And I think we'll be able to get it for the monk too. Not that one, but this one. We'll
Can I help you with anything?
sell our gems. We'll have to figure out who to buy the repair item skill for. We'll sell all gems immediately. Yeah, we can definitely afford to buy them. We'll sell the rings too. Don't recall seeing anything really. We want Deadly Swarm, Vine Blast, Water Resistance, Heal, yeah, Trash. Deadly Swarm, Fire Resistance. Wizard Eye and Torch Light are the only spells we'll keep at this point. Unless we find some insanely powerful spells.
Thanks. Come again.
We got learning skills for everyone.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
Yeah. Now everything's good, except it's not. Is there a Fire Guild here? I'd like to buy the Fire Guild of
Welcome to the
Fire
Guild.
Magic. Torchlight.
That'll be useful.
Yeah, that will be useful. I've still 500. We could... We'll return some items, train, kill dragonflies and get the hell out.
The store is closed.
Of course it is. What time is it? It's right after 6 PM, so it just closed. Go to the bar and rest.
Come in, come in.
Perception. Perception is one of those skills that you want to buy everyone, even if you don't invest anything in it, because it has a chance to, if a trap blows on your face or something like that, everyone with perception have a chance to avoid the damage. So even if it's just a freshly bought skill, it's still a chance you get to avoid all damage, and it only costs you 500 gold. So there's no real reason not to take it.
Enjoy your stay.
Two Palms Tavern.
His Grace, Lord Markham, Duke of
Do
the
I
Western
have-
Lowlands.
Yeah, what took you so long? Almost every group has turned in a red potion by now. This is the easiest item in the hunt to manage, but better late than never. I will mark it off your list. A beautiful shell, much like the ones that Sally sells. This certainly came from Emerald Island. I shall mark the shell off your list. A longbow certainly qualifies for the hunt. Good work. Adventurous indeed. I didn't expect anyone to bring back a child so quickly. This is certainly a child from the temple. However, so I shall mark the child off your list. A fine loot this is. Let me mark off the instrument from your list. I see you have found a wealthy hat. I shall mark this off your list accordingly. Good work. Well, that's all 6 items. You are the winner of the contest. I suggest you talk to Lord Markham for the details on getting your fiefdom. My work is done here. We can train to level 3, and if we encounter more dragonflies, to level 4. The price of training will increase, and it's also dependent on the location you'll train in, so this is the cheapest.
Need some training? That's the ticket. That's the ticket.
What we hope now is that time has passed enough that there'll be dragonflies again there. That's true. We'll kill them, get some pocket money from them. Yeah, they respawn. Won't go there, it might attract the dragonflies in the city. We'll do the standard thing, get fire resistance buffs. Get more fire resistance buffs. And get the Day of the Gods. Quickly sweep the dragonflies away. Get the loot and probably nothing after that. We'll have to start buying some spells and things like that. So we want to start building up some wealth. We also want to think very carefully where to spend the points we have gained from our few level ups. It's the obvious road to pick things like better armor skills or better weapon skills, but it might not be a smart thing to do immediately, because there's might be lower hanging fruits to get bigger advantages. One, I think, will be Spirit Expert, because the spell expert level spell affects entire party, so we can just use one guy to cast it, and it's much more convenient. So you're gonna use it lots more. You don't have to stop the gameplay for a significant period of time to make sure everyone gets the boost. We'll use the haste pedestal this time because this is the last fight we're having here, so it doesn't matter if we're in a weakened state. It's gonna be over in...
That was too easy.
That was too easy.
Haste basically means you'll get
Ah, what a scratch.
it's not a stats boost. You'll get a lot faster. Probably almost double the turns you would normally get. So it's a very powerful ability.
Ow!
That was too easy.
Ow!
And we're in no danger against these with the haste.
That was too easy. That was too easy.
Kind of, huh?
Yeah, this won't net us much, but we'll get a few level ups and we'll have a little bit of money. Won't be leaving this island totally empty-handed. We'll have to check, did we lose a bow? Yes, we did. Definitely need to buy some shield abilities, and these mazes are absolute crap. First, we'll do the training.
Need some training? That's the ticket.
It's cheaper
That's the
here.
ticket.
I'm gonna quickly check, did they respawn again? Yeah. The time moves forward enough. Every time you train all your 4 characters, that happens. I'm not gonna go back there and kill them this time.
The guild of the body welcomes you.
We don't really want any of these yet. We can't afford the other parts, so Okay, what do
Hi,
you...
how are you?
GTF, someone has to get the alchemy. I'm not sure who's the better alchemist among... an art. No, it's only the priest that can even get alchemy. So... we don't have to think about that. She'll take it. It's an important ability. What that means: allows mixing of simple potions to make complex potions. What it means is we can now mix things like cure disease potions and cure poison potions. Orange is cure disease, and the mixing usually works at the beginning like you would mix colors, you'll get based on colors. Later on it's not quite so simple, but mainly we're interested in the color orange and the color purple. Orange is the more better one, because a cure disease spell is actually quite a high level one. So we'll be relying on alchemy for some time. We can sell those two bows. And we certainly can't afford to buy anything. So we'll end this
Need a new weapon?
tutorial island. It's not exactly a tutorial, but it's much easier than the
Thanks.
other areas of the game. There's no point to keeping that wealthy hand. Here you can't click on, just click and click to arrange the items, but what you can do is, since numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are quick items to keys to move between your characters, you can just pick the item up and place the corresponding letter or number. So you can naturally move items between characters by selecting them and clicking on the number you want to transfer the item to. So it's although there's a lot of significant amount of inventory management here, it's not very inconvenient. What you really, only problem you really have is because there's a lot of different types of items, you want to have some kind of a system where certain types of items get, as a general rule, gets placed on someone's inventory. So all potions and reagents, for example, will get dumped on her. That means all quest item type journals will get dumped on someone else, because otherwise her inventory will be a giant mess. All spell scrolls and things like that will be dumped on him, at least initially. If they're healing spree spells, they'll be dumped on someone else, because there's no point giving them to him. So he'll get all the quest items. Inventory is empty. Yeah, that's it. Now we'll end this, and there's probably another cutscene, and then we can start the game proper.
His Grace, Lord Markham, Duke of the Western Lowlands.
Congratulations. Congratulations, you are the new Lord of Harmondale. Isn't it thrilling? You can't imagine how good it feels for me to give you this property away to you. All of the benefits and reward, and of course the responsibilities of governing the town of Harmondale are now yours. Lord Markham produces a deed and contract. Just sign here, and if you could just get your initials here. Yes, well that's that. Oh, you're all set, and once again, congratulations. Ship. Well, the ship that will take you to your fiefdom awaits you in the harbor. My entourage and I will be taking a different ship out. Just board whenever you're ready. We level up. Need quite a bit more experience to get to the 5th level. That's fine. This was a nice island. But we're done with it. Glad to move on to new things. And we get to meet our jolly captain. Welcome aboard!
Welcome aboard! Welcome aboard!
That's beautiful. Aye, good to see you again, mates. Yeah, let's cast off.
Congratulations, my friends. Your new castle is located in Harmondale, a peaceful village on the edge of the elvish kingdom of Tularia, but firmly within human territory. Though there are many privileges to being the lord of this estate, there are many responsibilities as well. Public safety, for example. And oh, I almost forgot. Goblins have taken an interest in your new lands. I'm sure brave adventurers such as yourselves will have no trouble with them. So, enjoy your new home. May you rule your lands wisely.